Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Nick, and in this video we're going to go over the risk of HEX, crypto, and investing in general. So let's get right into it. Alright, so boom, let's go over here. Alright, so for me, what I found out over 6 years of investing in the financial markets, there are only two risks in crypto and investing in general. There's the risk of investing and losing all your money via scam, a rug, get hacked, a bad coin, and the risk of not investing and missing out on a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. So we'll talk more about number one. So on this channel, like I said, I talk about my personal experience of 6 years investing and trading high-risk assets. I was trading. That's about the riskiest thing you can do is trade. I was trading with 1 to 500 leverage. So those of you who know what leverage is and are familiar with forex trading and things like that, you know how risky 1 to 500 leverage is. I've invested in over 100 coins. Majority of them were scam coins, coins that went up and then quickly went down shortly after. And you can spend time learning on your own. You can go through that experience yourself, thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars and years later. Or you can continue to learn from me, someone who's already done it, 6 years in the game. I've been through it. I know what works. I know what doesn't work. So that's risk one, investing and losing all your money. But if you have the right mentors, then that risk is highly, highly mitigated. So the risk two was not investing. That's a risk in itself. If you don't put any money into any type of market, you don't give your chance. You don't give yourself a chance to get ahead. And that's what life is about: getting ahead, getting to the next step, the next goal marker. You know what I mean? It's a journey. And without any risk, no risk, no reward. You know what I mean? You can always earn your money back, but you may never get a life-changing opportunity again. Which risk are you willing to take? And then over here we have a quote by Benjamin Graham, a very successful trader. It says, "Successful investing is about managing risk, not avoiding it." So do not avoid risk, guys. Risk is in everything in life. So now I'm going to talk about infinite upside versus a finite downside. So rule of thumb when investing, you only invest what you're willing to lose. Okay. For some people, that's $0. Some people don't want to invest in all at all. They don't want to lose anything. Others, it's 1,000. Others, it's millions, and so on and so on. Everybody's risk tolerance is different. Everybody is unique, and everybody has are in different parts of life. If you got kids, no kids, college, no college, young, old, everybody's risk is contingent on their own personal circumstances. It comes down to what you value more and where you're at in life. If you're strapped for cash and investing will break you, then it's not for you right now, unless you have a high risk tolerance. If you have a nice savings account and are comfortable, then why not invest a little? You're already losing money in that savings account from inflation. And I'll encourage everyone to go ahead and check out the video that I'm doing on inflation. And it's actually going to explain and break down to you that you're losing money by holding money. So, inflation last year was 9%. So if you held your money, if you held $1,000 and you did nothing with it, it was just in your savings account, it lost 9% of its value just for sitting there. It sucks, but it is what it is. And then over here you can see the venture capital investing model. So the risk is there's finite downside. You invest $1,000, you lose $1,000, you can make that back. You don't invest and you miss out on $100,000, $100 million. It's infinite upside. There's, what I'm saying? There's a floor for the downside, but there's no ceiling for the upside. Remember that. All right, so now we're going to talk about risk in HEX specifically. So I don't believe there's any risk in HEX, but if you were to ask a so-called expert, there is only one risk in HEX, and that is if the origin address sells all of its coins at once, or in other words, rugs the project, kills the project. The origin address owns 90% of the supply. And many would argue this is a good thing. I'm one of those people who would argue that's a good thing. The origin address has not sold, moved, done anything with its coins. It's a benevolent address. Nobody knows exactly who it is. We'll go more in depth about it. What is the origin address? The OA, for short, is the originating address of Hex, assumed to be in control of the founder of Hex, Richard Hart, but nobody knows for sure. The OA has not sold a single Hex coin since inception of the coin. And the beautiful thing about blockchain cryptocurrency is I can say that and back it up. You can go and look at it on the blockchain. Everything, it's an open ledger. You know what I mean? You have some companies who will tell you, they've never sold anything, but you never know for sure. You can't see that. In cryptocurrency, you are able to know for sure. You can track it. You can do your blockchain forensic analysis. You know what I'm saying? You can see everything, every single transaction. Hex has 2 security audits and a financial audit, and Hex is immutable. It can't be stopped, and it's unchangeable. Nobody can change the code. It's been working for 2.5 years, and it's still working. Nobody can change it. There's no way. There's no back doors. Nothing. It's a finished product. So let's talk about Richard Hart real quick, since we'll assume he may have something to do with the origin address. So Richard Hart was a retired multimillionaire in 2003. So he retired at 25 in 2003 as a multimillionaire. He mined Bitcoin in 2009 when it was 50 cents. So every hour he would receive 50 Bitcoin straight to his computer for running mining software at 50 cents. 50 Bitcoin. That's $1 million at 20,000. That's $1 million every hour right now. So he invested in Bitcoin in the beginning. He has several free self-help books, which I read on this channel. Check out Sci-Vive. He has genius level IQ, allegedly. It's safe to say that Richard Hart is a billionaire, and he live streams often and answers the community's questions. He's done 8-hour live streams, 6-hour live streams. I mean, he's fully transparent. He's not hiding. He's not one of these CEOs that you only see on TV and can't get in touch with them. He is in touch with the community, and it's a very positive indicator for this project. So now ask yourself why a public self-made billionaire would destroy his most successful project when he's in it for legacy. That's what my intuition is telling me he won't, and that's what he's in it for, glory and legacy. He said it himself. He wants to have the greatest cryptocurrency the world has ever seen, and he can only do that by making other people rich. Think about that, man. That's pretty awesome. That's unique, man. So let's do a quick recap. There's risk in everything. Doing something and not doing something. Which are you willing to endure? In order to make money, you must first spend it. It's an old saying, it takes money to make money. That's true in everything. Hex's biggest risk is also its biggest benefit. So the biggest risk is the OA, origin address, dumping all of its coins or doing something crazy like that. But because the origin address has 90% of the supply, this means that big banks, big entities that do not care about the little person cannot come in and take control of the currency. The currency will always be 90% held by a benevolent address, the origin address. So you don't have to worry about VCs with millions and billions of dollars coming in and trying to control the price. There will always be whales in financial markets, but there will never be one bigger than the OA in Hex. So $1,000 now or generational wealth later. It's your choice. The believers will win and own half of everything, and the non-believers will stay the same. The biggest risk is not taking one at all. So guys, please take a look at your life, you know what I mean, and make that decision. Make a serious decision with yourself. I believe everybody should at least try cryptocurrency. We're very early. I have other videos talking about how early we are. But yeah, man, this is something, 6 years, and this is the first time I'm putting my face to a project, my reputation on the line. I really do believe in Hex, and it's worth a shot. It's worth checking out. Seriously, it may change your life. And thank you guys for watching. That is the end of the video. So go ahead and smash that like button if you enjoyed it, if you learned something, and help it get out to help the video get out to other people. Tap the subscribe button and help us with our current goal, so we can reach 10,000 subs. I know we can do it, and let's get it done, man. We're all in this together. We're all a team. We're all learning together, growing together. So let's continue to build on this momentum and get to 10,000 subs. If you have any questions, you can always email me directly at info@tycoontalk.xyz, or you can leave a comment. Let me know any topics you want me to cover or go more in depth about in the comment section below, or you can also email me. And then you can check out the description box below for all of my links. And as always, may infinite abundance flow to you now and forever, my friends. Thank you again. Peace.